Okay, let's actually start the game. We're gonna start the game. Mothman, shut up. Inventory Management Sim 3, my favorite. It's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. Okay, see, now there's an echo of the chat. I see it. It's over there. What the hell? Is this because I have fucking... Ah, it is. It is. The fucking... Stream Elements fucking alerts box is also displaying the chat. That's what that was. That was that weirdness. Okay. Alright, that answers one fucking question. Oh shit. I gotta love that my computer almost crashes every time I fucking tab out of Baldur's Gate 3. It's so great. It's so fun. It's so amazing. What a great program feature. What isn't that such an amazing program feature? There's a level of sarcasm that descends into Tommy Wiseau impersonation, and that's a level of sass that we can start this game with. Alright, may as well go into the inventory. Nearly crashed my goddamn computer again. If not my computer, then fucking at least OBS. OBS can't deal. Alright, I'm not going into Discord. It's fine. We're just gonna start. We're just gonna start. So I did not lie. I did not lie in the title. I managed my inventory before we started. Like, a disgusting amount of inventory management. I promise you, it is so much inventory, so much management. We're here once again.
What's next?
Oh, that's weird. I guess I didn't level up Shadowheart. Let's check out where she's at. Yeah, she had 1 level druid, right? 5 levels cleric. That doesn't seem. That's fine. We'll worry about that later. I wonder what we're doing. This seems like a really useful subclass feature, doesn't it? Anyway, so we're leveling into druid. Oh hey, look, it's my favorite druid subclass. Not even in this game. I've never played Circle of Stars druid in BG3. I have made several Circle of Stars druids because I like their wild shape dichotomy. It's this is gonna be a weird vibe, isn't it? It's gonna be a weird time. Some real time weirdness. Who? I did not select these spells. Thank you. I don't know who did that. That seems a little silly. Odd numbers. Ugh. I know. We'll make it work. Yeah, I don't have Constitution saving throw proficiency. We're gonna make that happen, I think. I think I get at least... Oh, I don't get 2 more. I'm gonna get 1 more. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. We're not here for optimization. We're here for shenanigans. Do you think this would be my party? This would be my party. This is the fun club kids party.
Still alive.
So what did we do last time?
My faith will guide
Also, what does this spell... Oh my god, this spell fucking selection looks like a nightmare. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it, it's fine.
Yeah, because she did a great job protecting Mol.
Oh, the kids are having a bad
Maybe we should
time.
ask someone
Okay,
else.
well, we defended Isabel last time, right? We talked to her. Isabel, stop teleporting.
Don't let Jahira catch you dawdling.
I still have a few questions. Would you like to trade? You have nothing. I can't steal anything from you. That sucks. Goodbye. It is weird that you can just go to some... Pay no attention to the number of potions in my inventory. You can just go to some NPCs and be like, "Hey, you're not a trader. Would you accept coin? Would you accept coin? Can I take all the potions out of your inventory? Also, we just leveled up, so...
What now? I'm sure you would.
We're gonna be quick about it. We're gonna be quick about it. Okay. I just want the things that are hard to buy elsewhere. Those are good. These are good. Need more of those. That's it. See, we're not even cashing out completely. Let's give some of these to Gale. Whoops, slip of the click. Karlak. And so Will could use some of those, I think. He's a hexblade. He uses a bow all the time. There's reasons for that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Who's gonna get hit a lot? Let's give those to Asterion. Okay.
If you're...
Fun.
Job protecting Mole.
Traitors among us. A child taken,
Yeah, Mole got kidnapped by
and still I can only
winged
feel
horrors.
relief. If they had taken Isabel too,
We were all caught off guard.
honesty will serve you better than charity. I blundered into their trap, and it cost us. You have the honor of making up for my mistake. I trust that you will.
Okay. Nothing to report yet, but the search continues.
A search burdened by unnatural darkness. But don't let that discourage you.
Okay, bye. How does everybody feel about me again? See, Asterion is on the lower end of neutral. That's problematic. We gotta keep him in the inventory, in the party inventory. Inventory? Why is inventory the word that's in my
First
brain?
cultists nearly murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust anyone?
You can trust me.
I know. You've been there for us every step of the way. It's just all a bit much sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I get it, Alfira. Not all of us can be tiefling bards that handle things.
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it.
But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
Merkin, we all know what happened there.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us.
That's real.
You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
You stay put. I'll bring Mole home.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at her. She's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back.
I know, Mole told me
please.
family. We all look out for each other here.
Mole can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us. So stock up, all right? Because you need all the help you can get to bring her home.
Okay. Let me see what we got. I'll take this, and I'll take this. And that's it.
Pleasure doing business.
Alright, you shit-eating.
We need more.
Yeah, I got it. Now,
Wish I had a bag of
far be it for me to distract from all the shit happening here, but there is someone missing. I wonder where our drunken wizard friend went. This is a question. So, We brought Will in here to talk to Floric. Floric has fucked off because they are a politician, and thus can do very little. We then talked to Koa, who's in some kind of weird Shadowfell mind prison. But he knows about Thaniel, and that's what Halsin's here for. He wants to undo the Shadow Curse. All that shit. Let's see. So you know what? We got Karlak in our inventory. Let's go talk to Damon again. Damon, you said some stuff
Can't
earlier.
sleep.
We ignored it for time.
So I might as well hammer. Need anything?
You said you could work interesting materials. What did you mean?
I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
I mean, I found the material that you can work with. What do you make of it?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Ah, the flawed Heldusk armor. I forget what he actually works to do that. I learned so much from Carson, all sorts of forge crap. That's sorry, when just when I think of him, whispers of those people inside me. I don't know. Anyway, it was worth it. Worth it to be the best. Overheard from the Smith Damon. Some flawed Heldusk armor. It's heavy armor, so it's kind of limited to who can wear it. Mandatory for build, mandatory for build, mandatory for build. Okay, great. Great. Let's give this to you for a moment, just to get it out of our inventory. This is a heavy set of armor. Gale could wear it. We'll send it to Gale. Yo, Damon.
Can't sleep. So I might as well hammer. Need anything?
I found some hellish masks. Can you make anything of these?
Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have?
I have these 4 masks.
I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces. There. Be careful who sees you using that. Might draw the wrong sort of eyes.
I wish that ever actually went anywhere. Like a fucking paladin would come after you for using infernal shit. That'd be funny. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure. Do I have? Did I send any of the infernal metal to my party inventory? Because I think we're capped off on what Karlak needs for her person. Also, these are cool. These are Orthon explosives. If you've ever played Descent into Avernus, you are very familiar with an attack that these replicate. Deals fire and thunder damage to nearby objects and knocks them back. However, the game only processes the fire damage, and I don't know if that's just busted or bugged or if it's just a wrong description. It's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. Oh yeah, Gale's a little different looking. Let's see actually what he would get out of the Heldusk armor, because I think he would lose a couple AC. No, he'd only lose 1. Okay. That's not terrible. The UNT scale mail is really good for Act 2, depending if you're running like a Dex character that can wear medium armor without losing something else. I usually ended up throwing it onto Halson, which doesn't mesh with him being a druid, but we're not going to worry about that. Rip Olive Tree. Wait, which olive tree are we talking about? Hi, Javi. Oliver. Sorry, I'm blanking. Are we talking about the susser bark? Or did something happen? Or am I being dumb? Because, let me tell you, I woke up at 2 p.m. I'm probably being dumb. It really is a question of what we want to do next, though. This is a weird setup. The singer Oliver Tree. Oh no! Did something happen to Oliver Tree? I have not been on the internet today. Oh shit, rip. Fucking helicopter crash in Brazil. What the fuck, man? That sucks. That fucking blows. He was supposed to do a show, like, near here not too long in the future. Like, that was scheduled. Obviously, it's not happening now, but fuck. That sucks. Well. Rip. Fucking, here's a real one. Okay. Well, that's a dampener. That's a dour mood. What did I come here for? Oh yeah, Infernal Metal. Did I throw it all out of Garlic's inventory? There's only one place I would have accidentally auto-sorted it to. And by auto-sorted, I mean it's probably somewhere here. Nope. Have I not actually picked up most of the Infernal Metal that we've supposed to have been able to have at this point? Concerning. Some people are disrespectful. I guess that comment says, well, life doesn't go on for him. That's fucked up. It's crazy. Like, I don't care if you like an artist or not. Like, people need to fucking... Somebody dies, fucking have some fucking decency, you know? Well, that sucks. Okay. Alright, so we gotta find some Infernal Metal.
Did you see him?
Oh yeah, everyone's freaking out because of Marcus. He literally sold out all of his friends for a pair of wings.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
I know I said I did all my inventory management, but what are you gonna do? Are you gonna tell me not to get all these scrolls? That would be silly. That would be a waste of precious resources. All of these scrolls that I'm definitely gonna use before the end of the game, I promise. No, for real though. Gale. Give this to Will. Give this to Will. What else do we have too much of? What can we get rid of? Give some more potions to the healer, why not? Still not enough, okay. She will actually need those for later too, so that's something. That's something. Just enough to be too much. Just enough to be too much. What else do I have in my inventory? Can I get rid of all the grease? Can I get rid of all this holy water? Are there better hands for that? Yeah, probably. Okay. What did we forget to do? I'm pretty sure we did not talk to the cow again. Yes, the strange ox, who for some reason is level 5 and has 130 or 163 goddamn health. Why has this ox got 18 strength and fucking 14 or 16 intelligence? And immunity to acid, and slashing resistance, and lightning resistance, and extra attack. That is a strange ox indeed. I don't know if we have any inspiration stored, but I do need to not fuck up the dialogue here.
No, still incapable.
Incapable of what?
Not for you to know.
You're the ox I met back in the grove. You were very hungry then. I saved you all, and now you have food. Oh no, I accidentally have guidance doubled up from multi-classing. We're gonna pretend that never happened. That is an embarrassingly low charisma check. Also, I feel like it's cursed because of the level of guidance, even though it's a cantrip. Why did I double up on guidance? I didn't double up on guidance. I was just paying attention. Alright, spell books. Who's doing what? Okay, druid. I can't swap out oh wait, no, I know guidance as a forever thing because Circle of Stars, right? Right. Got it. Got it. What do I have as druid? Offensive spells, druid only stuff. Yeah. I can't swap cantrips out. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We're just gonna have to deal with that extra sub-menu.
No, still incapable.
Capable of what?
Not for you to know.
There we go.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied?
These are the least bovine thoughts I've seen. What are you, really? How does an ox like yourself have such horrifying thoughts?
It's a
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
Never has been there a more appropriate time for this cow. I don't know if it's confirmed. So I've not done this side quest to completion ever because the first time I tried to do it, the game bugged out. Or I missed a flag or something. I don't know if this is like a cow, like an oxen ball spawn. But he's all about the murder. I'll trade your secret for one of mine.
I'm not a busybody. You ought to use me as an example, or you might get yourself in trouble.
Is that a threat?
That's up to you.
Fine, I'll go.
Good little hero. Scurry on now.
So if we pester him about knowing what he is, he'll, I think the next quest trigger will not happen, if I'm remembering right. Like, that's the thing that I fucked up before. So a lot of stuff has happened. We got to Last Light, and then immediately triggered a invasion ambush from a bunch of undead and a traitor who was working for the Absolutists. We haven't even really walked around here that much, so there's stuff to do. A whole bunch of harpers all around the place.
Very well.
I thought we were safe here. More fool me.
We need to end this quickly, before the shadows break through again.
Memorial. Where's the stereo? Are you okay? He was inside of that box. Not in the way I think he's used to. Why does the Asterion always get bugged out, huh?
I need a moment for the two of us.
Also, why is Carla going off on her own? What is happening? Can someone with eyes see this dirt mound that's here, please? So, I know that Shovel's Friend Finder doesn't really work, but standard shovel, you can just start digging wherever you want.
What's that?
It wouldn't have worked because it's all the way over here, but that is one of the things about survival as a skill in this game. It's only used to detect hidden treasure, and it's kind of worthless for that because if you know where they are, then you can just use a shovel. Except for Shovel's Friend Finder, which is the shovel when we got Shovel. I just remembered that we no longer have Shovel. Sad day. Sad day. I did that wrong. I should have waited to summon Shovel until I was a warlock.
Something good here, I hope.
Because I think you can, there's a dialogue option that allows Shovel to become your familiar or something. Or I could have had Gale, back when Gale was a wizard, learn the spell. That might have worked or helped. Let's see, so there's 1 or 2 points of interest that I want to poke around in before we go and try to find out more about what's happening. We've talked to Isabel, we've talked to the kids, we've talked to Jahira. Now, if I'm remembering right, there is a chest up here.
Keep your distance, darling.
We're gonna make everybody have 3. I think we can work. No, we need 3s. Maybe a little overdone, but it is what it is. Put it there. Put this there. Put that there. Put that there. Right, we don't have bonus action stealth anymore. Because Asterion has had a religious awakening. He is now an open hand monk. But I do still have Cat's Grace, so he's just gonna have advantage. Right, Rippling Force Mail. I think I forgot to pick this up in my other playthrough. Let's send that to camp. feel like that would be good for Gale's current situation.
well
So I
that
have
ends.
Gale for a
Not as bad as it
very,
could have.
very specific interaction. I have him as an Eldritch Knight / Hexblade. Hexblade just for stat min-maxing. Because it means that we don't have to focus strength.
Trust no one.
Gale. Or, sorry, Asteria. So Gale has a very fun interaction sometime in this act, and we'll go full circle when we get there. So because we got the blessing from Isabel, she is a cleric of Selûne. Selûne is the other half of Shar. She is the Moon Maiden.
Rather a rustic burial, but I suppose it's better than no burial at all.
Yeah, you say that.
Might be useful.
What do they got in the ground that weave moss is growing here? Like, this is a plant that is inherently magical.
The gods are watching me.
So literally building the entirety of Gale, just because I don't have a lot of space for him in the party, around this one gimmick. This one Gale build that'll blow your mind. Can any of you be perceptive? Amazing. We'll have to come back here when fucking Halsin's in the party. Because unfortunately I built you all to be weird and bad at what you do. Bad at practical things, good at combat. Alright, so because we have the Blessing of Selûne, we can walk around in the lesser Shadow Curse area without having to worry about bullshit. However, I really like this interaction that we can come up to now.
And I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep, even a torch cannot quell it. Yet, the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly.
Let's take on that convoy. You lead, I follow. Shouldn't Isabel's blessing keep me safe?
Isabel's blessing is a palliative, not a cure.
Alright, that fucking
Some
vocab
shadows
word.
even her magic can't counter.
Let's take on that convoy.
Splendid. I'll mark your map should you lose the way. Harper's with me. Stray no more than an arm's length from your course.
So generally when we come through the Underdark, we meet up with the Harbors first. Now, there is another way into Act 2, and it is through the Mountain Pass, where Lae'zel and the Kresh wanted us to. Lae'zel wanted us to go, the Kresh was there, Gale runs into Elminster if we go that way. Oh yeah, here's the rest.
For all the good it did.
Yeah. Here's the rest of the tieflings that didn't make it all the way to Moonrise. That's like a good third of the party that was in the Druid Grove. We'll go back. We'll go back and say hi. Or pay our respects. Whatever we want to do. We're going right into the middle of nowhere we've been before, so this is going to be interesting. So if you come in through the Mountain Pass, you can meet up and pretend to be an absolute cultist because you are a true soul.
I should speak up.
Sandra,
More to your church.
you can meet up with these people.
Your followers are legion.
Go. We'll wait for your signal.
Your faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon we march. Soon the world will bow to you.
So that's Karnas.
We're boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
Critted on their perception check. Clear your throat and make yourself known. This is exactly what a bard would do.
What's this?
The Dryder's eyes cut through the darkness, locking on you as your parasite squirms with excitement. Your minds connect, and you hear a voice whispering to you. The Absolute, or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the darkness.
One of your true souls, my queen. How have they survived?
You know what they say, a ballad a day keeps the darkness away. The Absolute protected me.
You bless them too, my queen. Where is their lantern?
Now, this is... It's saying it's Bard exclusive. I think there's a version of this that you can do if you are not playing as Bard. Our wondrous queen dropped me a message. She said that you need to give me that lantern. It's very important. Can we say the Bard can be persuasive?
Majesty, is this true? Did I not serve you well? Very well.
Hey, Valken. Hey, 7-day streak. Very cool. Good, you may go now.
What do you mean, go?
We can't go without you. The shadows will tear us to pieces.
This is not Her Majesty's will.
Bar deception. Veil idiote. There you shall carry the blessing of the Absolute. You'll be safe.
If it is Her Majesty's will.
Going okay except for
can't
my
be
earbuds
serious.
when going to the gym. Yeah.
You know
Or
what's
losing
out
your
there.
earbuds when you go into the gym. Oh
Her
no.
Majesty's will, then we shall walk. She will protect us. She must.
So you can see that the Shadow Curse is already taking them. Already taking them. They are already dead.
I'd never believe it if I hadn't just seen it. Nicely done. Now let's see what we've got here.
So we'll go into it after we start the dialogue about the Moon Lantern.
At very least, for every beast we slay, a shadow.
Lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows.
Incredible magic. I can feel the light lifting the shadows, even those within me. Be safe and be brave. We expect no less.
So you're gonna leave before you actually even know what
notice
this
a
thing
tiny
is.
pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
Legends tell the Fae trapping people, not the other way around. Why are you in there?
My pixie dust is bright as day. My injuries can light the way.
I know the feeling. We've got to set her free.
What's the mechanism at the base of the lantern?
I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
Release the pixie. For some reason, Asterion disapproves of us saving somebody from a slavery
With
situation.
no one but a mad rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you?
We have an
do
extra
I
pair,
owe
but
you?
it sucks. Yeah, no, the fucking... I can't tell you how many times I've fucking lost my earbuds, and it's like... It's really... Especially as I have leaned towards quality over quantity, is one of those things that it just is never not the worst fucking thing in the moment. But yeah, this is Dolly. She's a pixie. a playable race in D&D 5e, but also a fey creature, so fuck with her at your own peril. And you get through the Shadow Curse. Can you help?
Sure I can, but will I?
I don't know, I could have killed you.
Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words, and you'll get what you've earned.
Now that
Protection
sounds
from the
horrendous.
shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Curious little thing.
We do get to see some
I do have an
interesting
extra pair, but
things.
it still sucks. Yeah, no, it
Almost
does.
makes the mortal peril worth it. Almost.
Oh, Shadowheart. Okay, so a couple of things there. That was Karnas. He is a Drider. Driders are what happen when you have a couple extra males in your drow society who, you know what? The Spider Queen, Lolth herself, says, oh, you want to be faithful? Well, guess what? I will turn you into a horrendous monstrosity. Now, Karnas was converted to the Absolute, which is why he was still referring to the goddess as her Majesty, because he's a little used to it after Lolth. I feel kind of bad doing that every time, because it is kind of a horrendous thing for you to do as a good guy, right? Like, yes, are the Absolute cultists and the goblins, like, inherently bad? Kind of. You know, it's a matter of, like, okay,
We'll try this.
they're mostly being mind controlled. Are they horrendous little bastards anyway? Yeah, probably. Is Drow society inherently violent?
Let's crack it open.
Also, yeah. But I do feel bad about Karnas, because he's just, like, he's insane. And he's gonna be insane either way. The Hammer Grim Mist Amulet. Deep doors for rebellious children. The door vaults, the children crept to cover of night, plundered their mother's treasures, searching desperately for anything that would aid in their fight. Yeah, let's pick this up. So, I feel bad for Karnas, because he was embraced by this fake god.
All right. What now?
Who is a little nicer to him than Lolth, so mind control aside,
With haste.
brainworm aside, you know, he's just doing his best. Now you could go, if you go through the mountain pass, you can meet up with that party. You meet up with all the other quote-unquote true souls, other people who have been indoctrinated and intubated with a altered brainworm.
No traps,
And
please.
Karnas is supposed to show you the way to Moonrise Towers, because that's where all the true souls are meeting up, and that's his job. He is ferrying people through the Shadow Curse. There are a couple of ways to fuck up that interaction. The one thing I feel really, like, tragically bad about is that there is a hyena. Beyond the Grave has subscribed for 18 months. Holy shit, that's a second stream, baby. How you doing, Beyond? How's it going? We're doing the gate. I spent 3 hours organizing my inventory and reclassifying everybody as corrected. So we're going to be actually playing the game today. Alive and hurting? Same, dog. 100%. 100 fucking realist description of my day. But yeah, I feel bad about Karnas. In that camp, there's a hyena that if you have Speak with Animals active, you can talk to them, and there's a cutscene that plays out if you don't step in, and a goblin basically throws a stick for the hyena to go fetch into the Shadow Curse, and then it's killed by the Shadow Curse, which is supposed to be the first indication of, like, oh, the Shadow Curse bad. But if you talk to the hyena, you can convince it to run away, and it somehow gets away.
All I wanted was to play.
Uh-oh, we came here too soon. One moment. So somehow the hyena makes it. Don't ask me how or why. It goes the other direction where the Shadow Curse isn't as bad. We're not gonna wonder how good things happen. But yeah, no, so that's one way to deal with them. And by deal with them, I mean now they are Shadow Cursed zombies. So maybe that'll be a problem for one long rest from now. So here's the bit about Act 2 that I find really strange and weird, honestly. I have, on multiple occasions, done all of Act 2 on a single long rest because of how much interactivity and different, like, you know,
That might be worth a look.
points of interest there are, and, like, essentially you can, so my favorite thing, and this is going to sound like it's coming out of nowhere, but stay with me, I promise there's a point. My favorite thing about Knights of the Old Republic 2, you know, the BioWare games that kind of set the tone for what Baldur's Gate, you know, was, same devs originally, is that there's an entire sequence that is like, here's a boss battle for dialogue checks. There are literally 2 or 3 boss battles that you can get around with a high, but like easily, like you could prepare and make it easier. Series of dialogue checks in Act 2. So when it comes to, and you're also getting into level 7, level 8, you get a lot more like versatility out of your kit. You get a lot more like survivability. You can do the entirety of Act 2 on a single long rest. Should you? Fuck no. There are so many things that break if you don't take at least 2 or 3. And I have experienced that firsthand multiple times, and even still, because I was being impatient, re-experienced those recently. Oh yeah, you know what? We haven't spoken to the dead today. And I don't want to change my,
The corpse.
now that it's active, it will highlight the corpses that can. So these are all the tieflings that didn't make it. Now there's a really weird bit here. One of the overarching, I don't know what these keys are for. One of the overarching, and there's Asherak, poor bastard. We told him that things would be okay. And there's Memnos, that poor bastard. We also told him things would be okay. I thought one of them could be talked to.
The corpse.
What about you, Asherak?
The corpse had...
Now, am I gonna blame a dev for recording lines of dialogue people might not see? Or not recording lines of dialogue that might be hyper-specific? No. But I will say that you talked to all these people in Act 1. All these people, like, they celebrated you because you saved them. You would think that they would have some dialogue in the Speak with Dead sense. Like, you get a better sense of what's happening. Hey, Adam, how's it going? So yes, bullet points. You can go with that party to Moonrise Towers. It's usually a good way to go if you're doing, like, the actual evil playthrough. Because then you don't have to go into the Last Light Inn, because the Last Light Inn triggers like 3 or 4 progression flags all at the same time. I feel bad about that hyena. That hyena was a good boy. We should have been able to recruit him and put him in our camp like the owlbear and the dog. And we should be able to talk to all those dead tieflings that we knew by name. But yeah, that was where the tieflings got ambushed. Half of the party makes it there. We talked to Isabel. Marcus shows up. Half the people get kidnapped. A couple more people get killed. There is an overarching series of achievements / a unspoken quest line, which is get all of the tieflings that you can, save all the tieflings you can, and get them to the Last Light Inn. We are next to a fucking run ender. One moment, as I get away from it. We might just do that, actually, but let me quick save real quick, just a cheeky save. So there's a binary, you will save the most tieflings by doing this, you will save the most tieflings by doing this, you will save the most tieflings by doing this, in each act. And if you do all those, you get an achievement at the end of the game saying you saved as many of the tieflings as you possibly could, which is actually phrased as you saved all the tieflings. Did you actually? No. Half of them are dead on the floor over there. A couple of them also get fucked up in Baldur's Gate. We're not going to worry about it. So this interaction, this fun little fight that Karlach just set off. We are surprised, except for Karlach, I think. Or did we surprise them? Is this already that broken? It's a good question. We'll see. This is the Shadow-Cursed Shambling Mound. Now, a Shambling Mound is a motherfucker of an enemy that, you know, a DM will throw at you if they want to be mean. Like big if, but if they want to be mean, they will throw a Shambling Mound at you because it has a couple of abilities that'll fuck you up. The Shadow-Cursed Shambling Mound is extra fucked up. This motherfucker is immune to lightning, immune to piercing, so there's no ranged combat, traditionally. He's got necrotic resistance, fire resistance, even though he's a big fucking tree, and also ice resistance. That's a lot of resistances. And an immunity. Or two. Motherfucker. Yeah. Anyway. All of those things to say, like, this... So, in honor mode, this guy's got a legendary action that can just end your run, like, immediately. It's not great. It's not great. I don't know if I want to burn a rage here, because we still don't really even have all of Karlach's stuff. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to use one of the Orthon explosives. It only does fire damage. And I forgot these guys are fire resistant, so we're going to throw something that isn't that. Smoke Powder Bomb. Only hits one, but it does have a blast radius.
Ought to do it.
Get fucked, idiot. And then we run away.
Find a route.
Oh, there's a dude in the bush right there. But hi beyond, but hi autumn, hi Valkyne. Series of words. Act 2 is fun. We're gonna do some progress. I literally lost my third honor mode save at this fight. And I was 2 levels higher than I currently am. But this is only tactician, so we'll make it work. But how's everybody's day going? Bitch. So that's the extra fucked up bit, is that these motherfuckers can do constricted. And that sucks if you have a fucking monk.
Let's go.
So all of those enemies dying and doing explosions just set my fucking just set Nyx or Tav to fucking no health. Shadowheart's at 33 already. This fight is dangerous. It's not necessarily worth the key point, but I think patient defense would be good right here because you don't have a lot of health to work with, my dude.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
You know... We could stage fright these guys. All of them saved. Aren't we happy we wasted our turn? Run away.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Well, since I can't move, and these guys are not immune to poison. Oh hey, a cheeky little scroll of Cloud Kill. Don't ask how I have 4 of them, it's fine.
This is gonna feel good.
Oh, you know what? Do I have holy water in Krylek's inventory? I do. This should work. At least for these guys.
This'll help.
So that broke constricted, which...
The dance macabre.
If we unend his turn, yeah, we can move Asterion a little bit further out of the way.
Let's move.
Well, although we don't really want to, he is... I keep forgetting he's not a rogue. And holy water on you.
Easy out.
Because that'll kill you. There we go. Pretty good for not even raging. Shield blow. Holy shit, shield blow worked. Okay, that's not great.
Be quick.
Alright, we have our holy fists active. And, you know... Can just do a regular bonus action punch. There we go.
Where do I go from here?
So this is one of those times where I really wish I had Mass Healing Word. What do I have? You're never going to find scrolls of Healing Word. That's one of those things I disagree with inherently, but I understand why they could be manipulated. It could be a little bit broken, I understand. I could Ray of Sickness, because these guys aren't poison immune either. Or I could throw a potion at the girlfriend. Let's do one of those. You know, if we're close enough together, I think we can actually split one of these. Yes, okay, cool. I gotta use that tech more. Nice.
Can't afford to let up.
Now we all have Bless. Path is interrupted by what? Good thing that strength is fucking, or sorry, the jumping is strength based.
1, 2.
Uh-oh, ads are going if you have not subscribed.
I need healing.
Asterion, punch the ghosts out of this living, blight thing. We got Flurry Blows. Let's do Flurry Blows Stagger, which is not as good as Stunning Strike, but, that's a full action.
Blood comes easy these days.
And Booming Blade. And regular hit.
Let's finish this.
You know, I don't know if they have that. They have necrotic resistance. I don't know if I want to waste that here.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time. My little trick.
That was a critical miss. That sucks.
Knees high.
Okay, well he didn't die, but it still worked. Shield. So yeah, that's the shambling mound fight. That shit kind of sucks.
Another step forward.
Alright, let's get everybody as close together as we possibly fucking can.
What a day.
Like, occupying the same space if possible.
What to do?
Okay, we can at least get 2 at a time. Totally legitimate way to use potions. That break should be over. Thanks y'all for hanging out. But yeah, so that's the that is the fucking shambling mound fight. That fight ended my honor mode where I was playing as a sports druid. I then continued that run because I was having a good time, so I had a dishonorable honor mode finish. But because you have an option at the end of whenever you die, like you have a whole party, like a total party kill. You can continue the game mode and it goes back down to tactician, which is not like a dishonorable win, but you know, it is what it is.
At the ready. What's in here?
Yeah, these needle blights are a good source of wood bark. If you want to have a potion of bark skin, a potion by the time you have the materials to make it is completely useless. Because if you're not at least 16 AC naturally, then what are you doing? A ragged to die.
Keep a blade close. Hardly a challenge.
Ring of Self-Immolation. On a different build, that would work for Karlach. I've never done one of the, So, in Baldur's Gate 3, I think that was the key for that fucking chest, so whatever. In Baldur's Gate 3, there are a series of items that have statuses that are unique to the game. They sure feel like they could be a 5e thing, but they are not a 5e thing. They might have put a couple of them into 5.5e, I don't know, I have not looked at their rulebook. But one of them is burning and heat. Like burning, like if you're on fire, there's like enemies that can put you on fire and you have to use an action to put yourself out, not on fire. Yeah. But we could go fuck with the cursed raven that we passed by. This is a fun interaction. So usually this is better if you cannot be surprised, like if you have more than one potion of vitality, or not vitality. What's the one that does it? It's vigilance. Yeah. So I don't think Karlach can be surprised for some reason.
Easy.
They don't have a lot of health. We could probably do a spike bolt. Oh. No damage, but they're bleeding. Interesting. I wonder how that'll work. You know what we could do? We could kick this crow. Get fucked, nerd. Now go back close to Shadowheart because we currently have the Blood of Lathander equipped because Asturion died to make sure that we could have it. We brought him back, but still. The light from the Blood of Lathander. Well, so the light, critical hit will always hit regardless. You know what? The crow was blinded and it rolled a critical. That means it rolled 2 natural 20s. I call shenanigans. These guys have 1 health, so it's not terribly impossible to just deal with them. Like, as long as you don't crit miss. Which you'd really have to try to. With them being blinded. Bumps in the dark. Karlach is inspired. Pete. Conquer 3 combat encounters at the Shadow Cursed Lands. Okay. So just have Karlach around for this chapter because she's good to have.
I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
Yeah, okay.
Very serious of you.
How are you faring?
But, well, I'd be lucky. But
It's the same
don't worry.
dialogue as last time. This letter is written on a scrap of paper. Blood and age have made it nearly illegible in parts. Help, darkness has rolled into Wraithwind, cutting us off of all sides. We've sent people through. No one can make it more than a few steps before the words are obscured by blood. This letter is our last hope. Please, anyone from anywhere, I beg of you. We renounce the Lady of Loss. Kiss the Moon Maiden's feet, if that's what it takes. Just don't let the darkness take us. Yeah, this land belongs to Shar, and it kills basically anybody who's not a Sharan, and not like an actual Sharan, like the goddess has acknowledged you, Sharan. Breezy sandals, you say? Oh, it's Travel's chest up here. We can have Karlach go look at it, because... Also, we can get a couple of charming little chicken eggs. Well, not chicken eggs, but eggs. Really? You threw that thing on the roof? It's 5 HP for 30 something gold. I would call that not a good exchange. Not a good exchange rate at all. Okay, so we came in from over here. The camp in the Shadowcursed Lands is where we could go. Let's go that way. Because that's where Karnas's party assembles. Alright, what didn't we see? Oh, I'm pretty sure we're about to... Yeah. What do I have that's preventing Karlach from being surprised? Like advantage on wisdom's throws and checks, but I don't think I have anything that's doing that. Maybe it's a giant subclass feature? Should be listed in conditions. I'm gonna not question it. I'm gonna go ahead
Over
and not
there.
question it. We're gonna not question it. And Karlak is strong enough that I think she could do this. Yeah. I got lightning charges out of that too. Wild. Let's see if we can get you out of your advantageous position, you blasted needle blight. This area doesn't like things being thrown, it seems. They're very confused. We're taking quite a bit of damage, actually. Immune to constricted. I think I'm gonna have Karlak rearrange the battlefield a little more. We can throw you over here. Now, these ones I don't think have... No, they do not have their resistance to fire. They only have their resistance to necrotic. So... But you know what's better than fire damage? I might have hit Nyx with that. I really gotta be careful about the area of effect on stuff. That's been a problem so far today. I usually don't have to worry about that.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Death's close at hand.
That's fine. Don't worry about
Strike hard, strike fast.
it. I mean, he'll resist it, but fuck it. Oh, you know what? That's what I was misremembering. I'm so used to fucking,
Good idea, Carla.
critical miss, come on. I'm so used to Circle of the Moon that, I just always think that fucking Wild Shape is a bonus action. That is very specifically a Circle of the Moon feature.
On my way.
Yeah, that was probably a bad idea. What do you have to throw, Stereo? Potion of healing? That seems like a good use of time. Or we could do it here, because you're both hurt.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Wonder if it's the perfect arc situation that's avoiding whatever's blocking me. I have too much shit in my inventory. That's how my character is, always caring about whether or not the rest of the party is dying.
What should I do?
So Radiating Orb will actually help us a bit. This is a very throw-centric party, I'm realizing.
Handy.
Especially Karlach. Karlach's got a lot going on with throws.
Shall we cut and run?
I can get 3, okay. They're all basically good. I just have to heal. I have to heal Nyx at some point.
Hurry.
Survival is all that
It's just free damage, and it's also freeing up my inventory. What do I even have spell-wise? This is the downside of Swordbard, is you forget that you have spells. And ranged attacks that are not a bow. Although I could also just use the bow. With a fire arrow. Like, also perfectly legitimate. Okay. Alright, that could have gone better. But I'm also... Oh, you know what? I didn't do highest level aid at the start of the day either, so that's probably... That would help. That would help. Could just go to camp real quick. Real cheeky like.
Need to find a way forward.
And this is the better camp to do this too. Alright, let's go have... Who's central? Alright, we'll cut Asterion. We'll swap Asterion out. We'll have him... Or no, we'll stop somebody over there. Shadowheart out.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Something's on my mind.
This vessel is at thy disposal.
But the vessel only stares blankly.
Take Shadowheart's place. Cleric that does healing.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
I do find it strange that the hirelings do tab dialogue. It's weird. Okay, it's really actually just Nyx that needs healing, so we'll... Firstly, we'll do aid to everybody over here. We'll get Asterion over.
Go.
Best get going. If not over, then through.
There we go. And then we'll do a big ol' carry circle.
Should step in before it gets worse.
Take you.
Okay.
Let's get going.
Okie dokie.
If not over, then through.
Huh. So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach. Did you want something?
Join me.
I'd join you, but lead
the camp cleric in state camp. Okay, so I need to decide what we want to do first. We just did 2 combat encounters that I would probably go save for later, I'll be real.
Wonder what's past this.
I don't know why I didn't just swap to Asterion, but it's fine. Occasionally I roll good. So, if I'm gonna do something that I've never done before, because that is the whole point of this. Jesus, you all are a bunch of nerds. You all have medium to high dex. Get over it. It's grasping vine. It's not that hard. We could just, like, power focus. Oh, hello. I forget what you're here. This burlap sack has a key in it. Why would it tell us where that is? I wouldn't know. It's probably for the chest we literally just opened. Aren't I always approaching things in the correct order? Brigitta's dive. Gold stamp barrow broke. So that's a thing for later. Right here there is a wooden chest, which we can just go and open. Cool. Thank you kindly. I feel like there should have been like a secret quest or something for going through the entire area and like lighting all of the braziers. Like there should have been some kind of bonus or some shit towards the end. Because it's not like the fucking Shadow Curse turns off the fire. Okay, so... I think over here is where that other camp... It's fine, it's fine. We already met with Dolly. Investigate the House of Healing. Ooh. That sounds like something we should just do right ahead. Right now and now. What a house of in this game. Oh man, this guy is super shadow cursed. Got killed by somebody he killed in the Underdark, oh no.
There is work to do.
So here is the thing that we are going to power level Shadowheart into doing. As a child of the moon and the night, wouldn't it make sense for her to take the form of stars? It's actually just like glittery. That is the starry form wild shape. Doesn't look like a bear or anything else people normally wild shape into, but that's because it isn't. It's really kind of the best version of things, because the problem with wild shaping is that it prevents you from interacting realistically in
Never wanted the easy path.
in normal interactions. And there'll be things where it's like, okay, I can't do this until I like unwild shape, and you only get a couple of wild shape charges of fucking like every day, unless you're a Circle of the Land druid, which you get to refill up on. It's fine. It's whatever. That's here. We're actually going this way. We're going this way, so that's north. We're heading. Oh, we could do this encounter because I hate this encounter.
Let's move.
Hey guys, if you're going through Act 2, here's a good way to avoid the most annoying encounter in the game. And by avoid, I mean completely break.
Prime spot for an ambush.
Yep, you are completely right, fucking, not Shar, Karlak. These are measles. They suck. I hate them. They're awful. Measles are waiting up here to fucking ruin your day. So you know what? We're gonna return the favor by preemptively ruining their day. I didn't ask how big the dilapidated house was. I said I cast fireball. Is there a way I can get 3 of them? No, I'll be satisfied with 2. Guess who's getting a surprised round now, motherfucker?
A better position.
Okay, cool. So Slowfall is active. Astarion's gonna be the most danger here, but... Ooh, no, not enough movement. What do you mean? Fine. Thankfully, he didn't actually lose his balance. Hello. Get fucked, nerd. Do I want to waste a stunning strike on the? Yeah, he's got 83 health. Now he's stunned.
Ready for another round?
Who's good at throwing shit? Karlak. Karlak good at throwing shit. I don't know why she's not moving. There we go. There we go. That's how we do it. We're gonna settle with, like, actually just weapons this time, though. Because I can't run out of all of my throwables.
Heading out.
Alright, we'll target that one. Because there's a fun interaction. Oh no, the angle is bad. Path is interrupted. Don't fucking tell me that I chose bad pathing. How rude. How rude of you to tell me I have chosen an interruptible path. How dare you. Why is the arc so high on this spear? I guess I'll have to throw an explosive. Oh yeah, no problem with that pathing, huh? I could also just do this and solve that problem. Oh, there was a sweet spot there. There was a sweet spot there. We could have got all of them. We could have. Okay, so that only hit the measles for 1 damage each, but it did bring 2 of them there. Now we're gonna throw explosives.
That's it.
Get fucked, idiots. We are doing damage to vases. Those numbers were not all for them, unfortunately. Oh, you're surprised? What a tragic turn of events.
Heading there.
So here's what Starry-form Archer can do per turn. You get like a level 1 fucking guiding bolt without the secondary. Just once a turn. And since we're doing radiant damage and we have the luminous fucking plate, we're doing fucking, what do you call it? And we get followed up with Toll of the Dead because why not be, you know, weird about how we mix it up. Not only are you surprised, you are stunned, sir.
Can't slow down.
Could I force tunnel my way down there? No, I think, yeah, the difference in height changes that. Ah, annoying. So this is what the measles do. They have a garroting feature. They will strangle a creature. That creature is restrained. And while restrained, he'll take 3d6 bludgeoning damage a turn, and attack rolls against the affected entity have advantage, while the entity's attack rolls and dexterity saving throws have disadvantage, which sucks. We're gonna punch him. Because we built this, we built Styrian right. I agree, Karlak. I agree.
In position. Got it.
The path is interrupted by what, game? What is it interrupted by? Go ahead and tell me. Silly. It's a silly game. What could I throw that's funny? I don't want to do AoE damage because the Asterian's right there. I could just jump down there and then throw one of them. Alright, took damage. Throw a motherfucker at another motherfucker, except that motherfucker's too far, so... Athletics failed, although he fell. He fell down. So here's something I'm really annoyed by. So the measles have the ability to use Shadow Teleport, which is something that, what is it, 6th level Shadow Monks get? Or is it the 5th level thing? And the thing with that is that you're supposed to be able to, if you are in darkness, teleport to another spot that of darkness within range. You know what? There wasn't any darkness around that Measle because he had a luminous orb, which was casting light, so he should not be able to do that. I really like Archer form. It's very useful for attacks that actually hit. What a wonderful concept from Shadowheart. It doesn't finish it.
Can't stay idle.
I keep forgetting that I have a bow and arrow. Alright. Miss. Get shot on, nerd. Oh, he's been untouched, okay. Ah, it was the reverberation buildup. Oh man, I keep forgetting. The gloves that we have on Asterion are great for this because 3 hits, 2 reverberation per hit. I think the reverberation threshold is 5 or 6. So that's just a perfect knockdown situation. So we don't even need to throw. We can just stab him. Okay, I feel like I should have got the damage out of that, but whatever. So luckily, BG3 is not super pedantic about the 5e rules because there is a single advantage to being prone. And that single advantage is that ranged attacks have disadvantage against you.
Light on my feet.
So if there's an archer who's taking pot shots at you, if you drop to the ground, they actually have disadvantage to hit you. That's 5e rules. Some kind of movable brick, you say? Potter's chest. Okay. Yeah, so that is a way to deal with the measles in not the most annoying way in the world. Now people who have gone through that encounter without knowing what was coming might be familiar with the situation where because the measles can use shadow teleport, if they have you garroted when they shadow teleport, they take you with them. So literally, I once had Asterion get dragged all the way over here to this bridge, and I think they were trying to get him into the extra shadow curse zone because I did not have the greater protection. I don't know what these guys wanted, really. Ah, the luminous gloves. Even better. Even better. Let's give those to Shadowheart. Moon Maiden, yada yada. Give this to... really, the letter's gonna make... That's stupid. Send that to Cap.
Never a dull moment.
Because Nyx is like, my girlfriend's Ashara and you can't just keep giving me all this Selûnite shit, guys. It's like offensive to her culture or something. We're really
Very
like
well.
just dangling on the edge. So there was a safe spot.
Something
to
good
jump
here,
from
I hope.
without taking damage. Oh. So you say. So you say. But yeah, I hate the muzzle fight. It sucks. It's not fun. It catches you off guard if you don't know it's coming.
That's curious.
What a useful time for you guys to have caught that perception check. Thank you. Harper interrogation transcript. Your name, doll timber man. Occupation, farmer man, potatoes. Farmer. How many guards is Thorm stationed on the south wall, doll timber? What do you mean south wall? Do not play a fool with me. Rise south. I don't know, I swear. Liar. Write this down. Thorm spy refuses to cooperate. Harsher measures required. I said write it down. So Caladove Elverspring might have been a bit of a dick. Maybe not all the Harpers are, you know, lawful good. Or even chaotic good. Torture seems like a bad idea, personally.
Let's hope for gold. Simple.
Okay. Ah, yes, the Ring of Twilight. You gain +1 to armor class while obscured. This is really good for a couple of different builds. None of which are currently in the party. Yeah. It's a shame.
Let's get on with it.
Actually. Sacrificing a second level spell slot for
Looking
time.
ahead. What path lies before me?
We could go do that encounter. We could go do this encounter. I say we go do this one first, actually. Now, these are all prime opportunities to fuck up earning approval with a particular character, but whatever, it's fine.
No traps, please.
So there's 1 of 2 bridges over into this zone that leads to Moonrise, and then this one is like, oh hey, there's some stuff here. Oh hey, look, I did get the Yankee. From the temple, temple. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be the hint saying that there's a Githyanki Crash in the mountain pass if you didn't listen to Lae'zel and you didn't go that way and you went straight to it too. General Catholic forms with heavy heart announced the surrender of the Harper forces, its allies against your, and its allies to your Dark Justiciar army under the unanimous agreement. Harker, blah, 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 blah. So it is written, 2 words slashed across the bottom of the scroll. Surrender declined. Yeah, Thorm's a motherfucker. You don't believe in all those war crimes you kids be complaining about. Oh, there's a shadow vestige, and there's fire next to it. I wonder what happened there.
Is that Roland?
This is what happens there. Roland can very easily die. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna help him out. That's 22 health. Never mind. We're gonna hope Roland makes it. Holy water, smite thee.
Go on.
Oh, that actually really worked well. Where is that other shadow? I'm blinded.
Hungry for the slaughter.
By the light or otherwise. He seems to have been doing a relatively okay job on his own. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, well, he left a lot of fire on the ground for us, so that's not fun.
Another fight. Let's go.
There you are. It's because I have a light source. Okay, maybe because maybe I don't have light source. Maybe I have to do this. To reveal you, Shadow.
Talk to me. On I go.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing!
Well, it seems to have sobered up. If it helps, when I retell the story, I could say you killed all the monsters.
Who gives a damn about your stories? All I care about is getting my brother and sister back. Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people.
You were trying to help your family. You're too hard on yourself. Should I have left you to die?
At least dead I'd have had a purpose. Perhaps as an appetizer for some cursed monster.
No, you would have been resurrected, and then I would have had to kill you a second time.
Lear again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
Roland. Big fucking baby. Yeah, so I think that there... I don't remember if he gets out of that. I think he gets out of that okay. But if you don't do that interaction, there is a chance he can die. Or there's a chance that he can die during that interaction. That's the other bit. Hey, crit. Man, if this game worked the way that it insinuated it did, it would be crazy. Limb Strength Shield. Plus one stealth, let's give it to Shadowheart.
Should mind my step.
So we could go this way. That's another way in. That's a bridge. That's it is a walkable bridge.
She was a healer, trying to aid the wounded in the battle against the Sharans. But there were so many.
Okay. Yeah, Roland, after the attack on Last Light, realized that was going to go one of two ways. The Harpers and us would probably be fine, but he was going to go after his brother and sister, because that's what's important to him.
That'll fit in my pack.
Inquisitor Vezran Ranlock. Ledgers filled with tight, precise handwriting seems to suggest focused analytical minds. Freshly has been volunteered for the guests in the dungeons. Praise Lady Shar for inspiring the inventor of thumb screws. Yeah, Shar ain't great. Torture is kind of her bag. The guest spoke of an abandoned house. See the coordinates included that was said once to belong to a potter, is now being used as a clandestine place of worship for Selûnite holdouts and their sympathizers. There's a chance, of course, the guest offered up false information in a bid to end his suffering, but I suspect not. His confession had a ragged, unpolished air of truth to it. Oh, what a joy it is to see the faces that they are caught in the act, surrounded by dark cloaks. Vezran Ranlock, Inquisitor of the Church of the Lady Shar.
I was hoping you'd come to chat.
What? Copper for your thoughts?
Yes. Yeah, this is Asterion on the lower side of neutral. We need to do some things that Asterion approves of at some point soon, or else he's going to be very mad at us.
Fallen druids of the Emerald Enclave. They died trying to stop Catherick Thorm long ago.
Mm-hmm. This is true. This is true.
Dark Justiciars. who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
So we find all this stuff out about Ketheric as we make our way to Moonrise, but we still kind of don't know who the fuck he is.
Looks empty.
Until we meet him.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, it might be.
What a charmer.
Scarlet has the biggest strength of all of us. We're just gonna have her jump up here real quick.
Creepy old rubbish. Only useful as fire right now.
Up to.
There's like a proper way up here. I don't know what it is. If I do that, the rest of the party should start moving in our general direction. Or they'll be very confused and turn around.
No one back home will ever believe this. Time to press ahead.
Yeah, sometimes the linked party NPC like pathfinding is like intelligent enough. Sometimes it doesn't wanna. Sometimes it just doesn't wanna. And I think this is one of those times. I forget if like that's actually the proper way to get over there, because you can't really make that jump, I don't think. Unless we can. We can. We totally can.
Siege weapons are a good century old, I'd say. Quite the vintage.
You have a negative intelligence modifier, and you got that history check, but the rest of us are just dumb. To be fair, Asterian's old enough that like he should get advantage on any of those. He might have been around for this one. Well, he is at least 200 years old, right? He's been 220 years old. He's fucking been around. He's been a vampire for 200 years. Who knows how long he was around as an elf before then? You know, now that I'm thinking about it, Astarion mentions that he was once a magistrate in the city of Baldur's Gate, but we never find like any like there's no historical record. We never find out who he was, really, and that doesn't matter because his story is about who he decides to become. But it would be a fun little thing if we went to a location and it gave us more information about Astarion. Who he was in his life before he went to his unlife. Oh, right. Well, there's still Black Oleander over here.
Always room for more.
Okay, so we're over somewhere. We need to be this way direction. We need to go back the other way. The placement of some of these some of the waypoint placement is not the most convenient, which, you know, I get it. It would be a little too easy to abuse if it was, you know, you get one every fucking 10 feet, but the center of the map in Act 2 is, excuse noises, is really annoying to traverse. Okay, so the other reason to go through the Potter's Place is because that is probably the easier of the bridges. We'll come back to this area later. So there's a couple things not to forget. We're going to swap around our party a little bit as we go in and out of particular areas. When we get to Moonrise, before we get to Moonrise actually, I need to swap Will into the party. And when we get inside of Moonrise, we need Karlach in the party. I would like... Shadowheart seems to be like the default choice to just have 100% of the time in this fucking area. Both because she is currently our biggest flashlight for the shadow fights, but also due to this being her
See that
most...
symbol on the ground? This was a Mason's guild.
This
Maybe
is
a
like her
nice big
biggest
hammer for
like
Cormac.
plot relevant kind of zone.
Let's see.
Like she's very much the star of Act 2, mostly. Towards the end of Act 2, there's interaction with, oh, hello, Gorilla.
Tread carefully. You are still necessary.
And gods, what's that smell? Sulfur. Bizarre.
Did we sneak up on Gorilla? Were we supposed to interact with her here? I don't know if we were. If y'all have never seen that character until Act 3, if you've gotten to Act 3, I would understand that. So, Corilla's kind of like a failsafe. She's in various zones, and she can help you out if you fuck up really bad. Oh hey, a bark skin recipe. It's like I already know how to do that.
Something over there.
Oh, something over here, you say? Like this thing.
Here lies the Grand Mason, his bones and lies exposed. A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
So it appears the Grand Mason may or may not be made of an example of him being made an example of may be alive within in and of itself. So yeah, it's easier to cut through the Mason's Guild, and there is stuff here. We'll do it in a bit. We'll do it later. Right now we're trying to get to a very, very specific interaction. Okay. And yes, corpse roses are alchemical components. Oh man, spooky, scary sounds that may or may not be skeletons.
Here lies Gertrude the Monsoon Rafferty. She came and went like a natural disaster.
True Love's Caress. Fawn Crest, one of the magical pair of rings. This allows the wearer to receive a warding bond from a creature wearing the matching ring. Fifth year reunion. Yeah, it was a dark time, difficult time. Gone were these full days. During our darkest moments, I wonder if it's rabbit, but the bond of love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but not break, no matter the pressure. I forget where the other ring is. Nope. Okay. Can't reach that, huh? Uh-oh. We can hear that. Arabella?
Hey! I know you! You're... Twist 'em up!
Hey, that's Arabella. Kid from the Druid's Grove. That snake woman nearly did her in. Looks like she's learned a thing or two.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me.
Quite the powerful spell. I bet there's a great story behind you learning it.
That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words, and then it happens. Mostly.
So, Arabella's in this weird state where it's like, you could describe what she's doing as, like, nature sorcery. Because the act of, like, becoming in tune with nature as a druid takes a lot of, like, conscientious effort and practice. But what she's doing is inherent, and that's more sorcerer to me. She could also just be a chosen of Sylvanas, who even fucking knows. Normally, tales of stolen artifacts are tragedies. I'm glad you bucketed that trend.
Tragedies? Them's the sad ones, right? I hope not. Especially since Mom and Pops, after Zevlor, when he... Well, there was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him running behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
I'll find your parents. You can count on me.
Thanks, miss. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
Of course, you can stay in my camp.
Oh, thanks. You're the best.
She won't go back to last
So
place.
you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero lady.
Yeah, those vines won't last forever. She wasn't being... So, like, you don't think it's a problem, but if you stand here long enough, those vines will, break. Yeah, what is it? Weave-bound vines. Vines crafted from the very weave itself. So it's not nature magic, it's just, like, it's emulating, like a grasping vine. It is a purely magical conjured vine. That will eventually, you know, run out. And if you attack them while they're still bound, you get advantage.
I miss this. Make it hurt.
Big punches from Asterion.
You sense a matriarch's flush of pride. She will soon be a grandmother, and the child will bear her name. Maldred. You sense a swell of grief. Before the shadows took her, this woman mourned someone lost in battle.
So the fact that all of the shadows were once people.
Behold, the mortal remains
remnants are
here
like their dying
rots
thoughts.
Treston Brumwild, philanderer and wicked excuse for a husband. May the crows use this marker as a privy.
Well, hello. With pleasure.
Graveyard Diary.
At least things have stayed interesting. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
That's right. When Ketherick turned us toward Shar, I followed him in appearance, if not in heart. This is my home, I would not be removed from it. I watched as the distance, as the darkness grew here. Ketherick's grief brought him farther from life itself. As he gathered his army, I prayed for his defeat. As the harbors marched upon our little village, our little beautiful village, I can only hope Ketherick will be felled at last, and Wraithwing can begin to heal from this nightmare. Except... maybe not. See, this is a really fun item to find inside of a fucking... inside of a sarcophagus. You find boots of apparent death, which are boots that allow you to cast feign death once per fucking long rest. That's funny. That's good. That's good environmental storytelling is what that is. The graveyard's fun. Every tombstone has a name. We're not going to spend 2.5 hours going through each and every one of them. Some of them are fun, some of them are puns. It's all good time. And here is the Icebite robe, a robe that gives you cold resistance and lets you cast Armor of Agathis. I would normally give this to Will if Hexblade didn't give him medium armor proficiency. Because when your stats are split, sometimes mage armor is really just better than heavily investing into
Here rests Darla Crivens, taken along with her family on the same grim night. May their deaths be avenged.
My train of thought has collapsed. Anyway, yes, I know we just went around in a circle. I understand that. This is where we got the boots. So we're like bobbing and weaving through like points of story interaction right now. It's a whole thing. Oh, right. Will would, with like a 14 to 16 and a robe and mage armor and some of the other items that can give you AC bonuses if you are otherwise unarmored, it is sometimes worth...
All these dark justices slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby or a temple.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So this is a very particular encounter we're about to go do. I'm gonna try to do a little column A before we do the column B. Because the game is very, like, not straightforward in quest pathing fucking for this whole entire act. So you can go for most of the act without realizing, oh hey, there's a quest that we could just do, and then Halsin will legit join the team. And he won't just be sitting in our goddamn camp anymore. You just have to do his personal quest first before he does anything for you. Uh-oh. That's Locke and Chimera.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
That body she's working on, that's Arabella's father.
And her mother's right next to her. Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead. Merely medicated to ease the pain.
I see now. They're sleeping peacefully. I think your work here is already done.
Yes. Yes. I knew these hands would not fail me. The patient is sure to recover.
Now that that's sorted, might I purchase some supplies?
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
Good to see that this healer has both healing potions, but mostly poisons. Mostly poisons. Mostly. I don't feel bad about stealing from her, so... And I don't mean stealing. Stealing's too involved. You can pickpocket people, but it's such a process. Okay, so while we're still in this menu, before these things coalesce, we should send some of these to some other people, so we'll do that there. Let's do that there as well. Now, our eagle-eyed viewers would ask, Connor, why are you sending all this shit to one of the NPCs? Don't worry about it. Don't you worry your head about that. Give that to Gale. Send some of these there as well. No, that's staying in my inventory, actually. Okay, there's not... We're still over capacity.
If you're
I should keep that. I should also send all this to our resident potion maker, who we have actually not given many opportunities to make potions for us. We should go to camp and do that at some point. Give you some purple worm poison. You know, it really doesn't feel like we have very much in our inventory. It's mostly all this gold weighing us down. Give the girlfriend some pocket money. Can you speak with Dead? Unfortunately, only on lock. I don't know why Chimera is... Maybe Chimera's just happy being dead. Maybe
The
she's
corpse
alright.
regards you lifelessly.
How did you die?
Surgeon. Sisters.
Oh no, nuns with knives is not a fun thing? Fuck. Remind me who you are?
Look. Husband to Chimera. Father to Arabella.
Why are you in this place?
Zevlor. Betrayed. Ran. Shelter.
Where is Zevlor now?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Where are you guys from again? Right.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions. The corpse remains silent.
For some reason. Lock. Oh, I think that this is a place you can get Chimera's Locket if you didn't get that as a reward the first time. I don't know how you can not get that as a reward. I think if you let Arabella die, but at that point it serves no purpose. It serves no purpose. So this is the House of Healing. Now we could go through the front and make it a whole grand to-do. There are a couple of ways to do the House of Healing. If you go far enough around, you see this root system, we can go up and around, but that would cause another interaction I don't want to do just yet. So what we can do here is we can unlock the back door.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
You are the skeleton key. Or more accurately, a vampire key.
What to do?
And this gets us entry to the back room. Painted chest. Opens up the poisoner's gloves. Give those to Gale as well. So now that we've talked to Arabella, this exact space is where we could go. As wonderful and useful as Karlach is, and as much as I enjoy having her in the party, there's a very specific Gale interaction that I really like here.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Join me.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
Swap out for Karlach. And that's kind of legitimate because he is a fighter at this point, mostly.
The air is ripe with magic.
This is a double-bound weapon now.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
So, we'll do a cheeky little save here. Oh right, I forgot that Karlach was carrying the majority of our gold. Hey, Shadowheart, could you carry like 15,000 more gold, please? Thank you. You're the best. So there's a Sharan primer, yeah. Surgery and Physiology, a Sharan primer. Every page of this medical text is crisp and unblemished, and every quill stroke precise. Sharan aphorisms and general philosophies accompanied the explicit diagrams and surgical guidelines. Only with sacrifice is mastery gained, so has Our Lady said, and so I say to you, dearest reader. The darkness is infinite, but a master's teachings are not. When his wisdom is exhausted and his pupils fully versed, there shall come a time for one final lesson. He will become the subject, fully laid bare for his students to consult, examine, and dissect. The sisters shall one day know me, first in whole, last in part. Only then will they be masters. Now, without knowing what you know about there, umber trousers. That seems like a bit of nonsense, potentially. Like, it's hard to parse what that could mean.
Let's have a look.
Except by reading that book, it's one of the few examples of, like, no, knowledge from the book that you read is actually going to help you immediately. You can go and have this conversation. Oh man, what is this surgical theater?
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
I do not wish to study, only lift the curse of the saint. A student, yes. Do please enlighten me.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
He's just like Cazador. Utterly insane.
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
You are well on your way, but one white orb disfigures you still. Let us finish the cure.
Religion. Recall what you know of Shar's teachings. The fact that we're dating Shadowheart should give us advantage on this. She could give us advantage on this. She chooses not to. Natural motherfucking 20.
You remember a Sharan maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
So this is obviously a bastardization of like what Shar actually stands for. People forget that Shar is the creator. In the creator story, that Shar and Selena, like they are the mirrored sisters. They are night and the moon. They are the beginning, the end. They are one of the origin stories for Faerun. Shar is... she is merciless, but not... She's not merciless. She is mercy, but she is The extremity without cruelty. This is like the Thorm family has bastardized the teachings of Shar. She doesn't, necessarily stop them, but examine the sisters and their implements.
The sisters' blades are bloodied and dull. Only the most measured hand could make a clean incision.
So each of these gives us a different reaction. The persuasion is in and of itself a response, but ultimately I really like the subject is tainted. Shar's succor must only be granted to the willing.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well. And yet these sisters must exercise their gifts, for the art of absence lies in its execution. How to proceed? I wonder.
I read your treatise. Initiate the final lesson, or die by my hand. Persuasion. Only with sacrifice is mastery gained. For the sisters to learn, you must submit. It's enough.
Yes.
Everyone's down for that.
Submit I must, into the lady's dark-fingered embrace. I see now. By example, I must edify and quell the light that blinds us.
So unfortunately, there's no way to save this guy, which is tragic.
Come, sisters, soothe me.
Like, your tab is like, oh no, what have I done? But like, they totally knew what they were doing by saying the things they said. So this puts us in a real weird state. Acolyte did my homework. Oh yeah, the mad monk who lives in the sentient amulet. He loves seeing Sharans suffer because he was tortured by Sharans. So this fucking amulet is fucking amazing. We're gonna pick that up and we're gonna give it to. It doesn't work for his build right now, but Asterian's gonna just have that in his pocket. This is Malice Thorm. Do you see that he has 358 hit points? This is a boss fight. This is a boss fight that we have completely subverted by doing our due diligence and knowing what the fuck we're talking about. Unfortunately, the distressed patient will always die. Even if you get like a sneak attack off and you kill everyone before they can fuck with him, he is so fucked up that you will walk up and then he will go from like immobilized to dead. Unless there's a way to save him, I don't personally know it, and I played through this section 15 or so times. So we're in this weird space where now, like, the sisters aren't hostile to us because they have learned their final lesson and we have facilitated the teachings of Shar. Oh yeah, that's the most annoying thing. You can't target any of these motherfuckers for Speak with Dead because they are undead, and you cannot target an undead for Speak with Dead. It's really fucking annoying. Sister Patricia, I don't know why you died, but you did. So, in the inventory of Malice Thorm, we see that he might have been sent to the Shadowfell by somebody. Or this, the loot with the initials AC meticulously carved into the body. I don't personally say where that is on the model, but whatever. This is Art Culla's loot. And it is the key to waking him up. Oh, right. I forgot.
I venture forth.
Can I not do it unless it's Gale doing the interaction? Is that only available on a Gale, like, playthrough? Like, what the fuck? Maybe it's gotta be the other one. Okay, we'll do the other one with Gale. Malice Thorm is one of the places that a very specific interaction with Gale can happen. I don't know if we fuck it up by not having him be the person who leads the conversation.
In for a surprise.
Alternatively, it might only be possible on a Gale origin playthrough. I could be wrong about that. And then this whole build we've got for him would be a complete waste. Because the thing with Eldritch Knights, I wouldn't even call them half-casters, because I don't believe they get... Well, I mean, especially within the first...
No time to rest?
Especially within the first...
Best be on my way.
There was a thought, it's gone now. But yeah, Gale Origin playthrough, there's an interaction with the Thorm siblings. I believe you could do it at any of them, but I know for a fact that the second one we're going to go see is an option. If we have... Now, that is really the question. I don't know if it's the first person who interacts with the body, if it's a matter of who is the actual like main character, if it's Tab, if it's one of the Origin characters.
What's inside?
I don't know who killed these two, really, for however many of them there are. The House of Healing is a mess. It's fucked up. It's weird. But that's kind of the whole bit with Shar and anything, is that it's all fucked up and weird. And it is like that dark... Now, when I said that Shar is mercy, it's not that I was trying to, you know, make excuses because you're trying to fucking be a Sharan apologist. No, I'm not. But these are concepts that the gods represent with their godly portfolios assigned to them by Ao. Shar does execute her concepts well. The problem is that when you have Selûne betraying the ideas that she's supposed to represent.
What am I to do?
Because she wants the love of her followers. That is the true betrayal. Is Shar technically an evil god? Technically. Is she better at doing her job than other gods? Kind of, actually. It's weird.
Come on, open up.
And there are a couple of really backward ways to have a good character be a Sharan.
Moving ahead.
It's tough, and you have to have a... I mean, when it comes to lore and what is lore friendly and how like appropriate it is, the depiction of a character is, it's always, you know, who read what books, you know?
Still alive, so that's
because you could build, and this is something I'm a little bit guilty of doing because I really do like the Forgotten Realms setting, but I also got introduced to D&D at a really weird stage. I didn't start playing D&D until like the onset of 5th edition, like literally fucking... I know it's not like the start of 5th edition, but it was right before the popularity boom in the pandemic. It was like literally a week after Descent to Avernus came out that I started looking into the lore of, you know, how would I go about knowing what the fuck I'm talking about in a D&D campaign. How do I make a character that, you know, fits the setting well, etc., etc. And I've interacted with a lot of D&D properties, not even knowing that they were D&D properties. I mentioned multiple times. I really liked the Ravenloft books when I was a kid. Because they're approachable for all ages. Some of them have darker subject material, but it's like you're not gonna get more out of Vampire the Mist than you would out of actually just reading Bram Stoker's Dracula. Bram Stoker's. I'm not mumbling on that. Bram Stoker's Dracula, completely different media property. You find that shit on Pornhub. Anyway. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of what Vampire the Mist is shadow fungus.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Hello? The fuck is that? Why don't I remember that? Is that a recipe thing? I'm sorry, you're not just gonna put shadow fungus in my inventory and not expect me to know what the fuck that is. Yeah, shadow fungus. It's like not for anything. It doesn't say what it's used for. Weird, but it went straight to the alchemy thing. Strange. Unfortunate, whoever got brought up to... I don't know what is in that nest. I mean, maybe it's a winged horror nest, but they're not like birds. They don't nest. They're just zombies with wings. Or fiends with wings, whatever the fuck we classify those as. Anyway, I got into the, sorry, I know, it doesn't matter how medicated I am, the ADHD is only so, tameable, I think, would be the
I applaud your taste.
word. So... Oh yeah, there's a fun, you can walk around the rafter, you don't have to jump. There's a potion of invisibility here, and there's a ball, and there's this is all within another nest. And I don't remember if there's anything, there is stuff on the outside here. So we had a couple who, you know, they came up, probably during that thing that happened when the Shadow Curse first started, with a book of poetry. They were going to hang out on the House of Healing. Book of handwritten poems. The ink almost faded, but few enduring words. I hold my breath for the sun to fall, for in the hot collapse of day I'm brought to you. While Wraithwind sleeps, the world's entirely ours. The grass our bed, the dew, our silver candles. The moon and stars, our private canopy. And you, the brightest of them all, my light, my heart, my world. I would watch the stars with you to the end of time. By night forever arches into day, and the sleepy nothing of the sunlit hours will mutter on. So instead I shall find eternity in a moment, and by the glance of the moonbeams in your eyes, I will be brought to rest. A rest should be enduring still, longing for naught but itself. Appropriate, considering where we ended up. Is there something else out here? I forget. Forgive my liberal active camera usage.
Don't touch me.
Looking ahead.
We got a couple of Asterion likes that out of the interaction. Where are we at? Oh, so Gale's super about us. We're still only middle of the road with Asterion.
Yes.
I never asked, are you Cazador's only spawn, or are there others like you?
Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
Okay, buddy. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna kick your dad's butt. It's okay. He's really not his dad. He's sired Asterion, but Cazador is just his abuser, and we can joke about certain parts of that relationship, but the other parts of that relationship are really just fucked up. And you know, fucking all of the praise in the world to Neil Nuban to be able to convey all the aspects of that and like depict all of the aspects of that experience between that dichotomy. It takes a lot. It takes experience, tragically. Sister Sendo?
The doctor is absent today. Come back another time.
Today. Interesting. So this is the only thing that it would be considered stealing from. There's at least one potion in there. Is it worth starting a hostile fight? Maybe not right now. Maybe we'll come back. Oil of Bane. That'll be funnier later. Okay. So these are the front doors of the House of Healing. You would think, oh, House of Healing, that sounds like a good place to stop in this fucking nightmare zone. Nope, that's a mistake. You come here the first time coming through the front doors? That ain't fun for anybody. Ah, Shadow-Cursed Harbors, huh?
Quickly. Won't see this coming.
What is the monastic tradition that allows you to throw grenades? Because that's what we're doing. Fucking, there's got to be a better thing to throw. No, I'm really actually running out of things to throw. We can throw grease at the Shadow-Cursed Harper. They might slip in it. There we go.
Nothing will stand in my way. Best be on my way.
I don't really use these enough. Defensive flourish seems like it would be overkill, but fuck it. So I get the AC bonus from that. With the defensive flourish, my AC is... yeah, 24 right now, so I can go and make a target out of myself. And I will not likely be hit. Not very likely. Ooh, Dark Currents. They can do Shadow Teleport too.
Swiftly now.
Oh, I forgot to put... Hydrate. I didn't even see that redeemed. Thank you, Autumn. Now that I've killed off the Celsius, I will drink some actual water, like a human being. Appreciate it. You all as well. The Hydrate redeem is mutual. Oh, Gale's got some bombs in his inventory. Why not? Why not? Oh, he's terrible. He's terrible at throwing things. Gale, why would you do this? Why would you be bad at things in my presence?
Stay focused. Moving.
So, you want to know the best thing about Starry Form Luminous Arrow? It's a free action... No, it's not. It's a bonus action, but I didn't use my bonus action, so it's fine. I'm surprised that the shadow's like right outside the range of the...
No mercy.
There we go. We revealed where he was. I mean, I critically missed this, so that sucks. Fall in the grease. Nope, you're going right past it. Alright, good. Great. Fantastic. Alright, well, you used your action to dash, so that was your mistake.
Let's play.
There we go. Reverberation buildup, very good. I like it. I might not give him the other monk gloves until Act 3. And Boom and Blade the Shadow. Ooh, nice. Big damage.
Unleash me. Mine is the advantage.
Kale's doing okay.
Got to focus.
Alright, Styrian's gonna be out of range, but that's gonna have to be fine. Hello, Jack. I don't know how you keep developing fingers or thumbs to be able to get that door open, but you seem to be making some kind of knack. You seem to have some form of knack of it for it. What is the sentence I was trying to say? I have no idea. The dog is somehow opening the door that shut. That's not good. I feel like the game specifically is targeting the main character because they know that even a single strength drain will have me go from regular normal movement to heavily encumbered.
Let's go.
I won't give in.
So Shadowheart specifically leveled up. It's interesting. Yeah, I'll go my full 4.5 feet of movement, why not?
Battle of wits.
I'm not proficient with the equipped armor. I thought I had... Oh, I don't have heavy armor proficiency. So that ate my action, but I should be able to actually cast my spells now.
Got to keep fighting.
Just get that for free every turn with Archer form. Hey, we get the other half of that because Styrian's actually a monk. Now the rest of us level up. There we go. Okay.
This will do nicely.
Well, so much for peace.
The witching hour. Certainly.
Magic missiles, because why not?
Torment!
Need to act fast. On I go.
That might be worth a look.
So this thing is a puzzle. It's weird.
More for me?
Oh, I don't know if you noticed what's happening over there in the background. Alright, I guess we'll deal with this fight too. Okay, so it's Spindlewood fanaticism that he has as an aura because he is light of the absolute, but he's a zombie. So him being a Shadow Curse undead gives him necrotic resistance, but not much else. He's dual wielder, alert, cannot be surprised, cold weak. I think that's a feature for the Tadpole. One moment. Return. But yeah, this is what happens to Karnas and Karnas's party if you make him run out into the Shadow Curse. They're all over here. And they've all taken a lot of damage. Which technically makes the fight easier, but, you know, it's fine.
I strike with precision.
So he's saving against... We'll wait on
this is good. On the way.
I'm out of key points. That's not good. Oh, it's so sad when he gets knocked over. He's not dead. He's just, he was knocked prone because we built up enough, what is it? Fucking... it's the thing we get as a bonus for reverberation. Reverberation is the status that we build up. So whenever we build up reverberation, because we're doing radiant damage with every punch, that's 6 turns of reverberation on our target being attacked as long as Asterian's wearing these gloves. So they all get a -1 penalty to strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws for per remaining turn. Then when they have 5 or more turns of reverberation, it takes 1 to 4 thunder damage and then possibly falls prone. The condition is removed. Afterward, creatures immune to thunder damage cannot receive reverberation. This synergizes really well with what we have Nyx equipped with, because Nyx has the Boots of Stormy Clamor, which also, whenever they inflict a condition, you do 2 turns of reverberation. Basically all of our attacks are putting on a condition because of everything else we have going on. Okay.
No choice but to keep going.
So, the question becomes this. How do we handle all the other little bastards over there? I think... Can confusion be cast on undead? Let's find out. Yes, it can. Alright.
Let's end this.
And then to make it even better, he saved against Lathander's Light, which is wild. Wild work. We're not threatened, so we can still Luminous Arrow. However, we don't want to hit anyone who's confused, because it'll make them not less confused. So he gets a Radiating Orb. This could kill him. No. No, it couldn't kill him. I forgot the split. Character level cantrip determines cantrip damage, but we are not that far out. We don't have that many things happening. See, that's the confusion kicking in, him attacking Karnas. I want these guys to beat each other up because I don't like dealing with them. A bit annoying. So now he has failed that save. He is blinded. We never get to use Hexblade's Curse. Let's actually do it, since we have half of our party as Hexblade Warlocks. So now, because he got hit with the Sussurbark Greatsword, he is silenced, which means he cannot cast spells. Or magical effects. Although that weird. Anyway.
Let's have some carnage.
I'm gonna let Gale finish off Karnas. Give him something to do. And then Asterian's just running out into the dark, because if anybody knows how to beat a goblin to death, it's Astarion. This is his happy place, truly.
Still on my feet. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Wouldn't it be funny? Path is interrupted, motherfucker. Okay. We're just gonna get this guy.
My faith will protect me.
We're gonna have her go over here just in case. Okay, he's no longer blind, but that's not great. Shield. And smite you. Except not actually, but that was a critical hit, so I feel like I called that.
Knight to King 5.
It's really fun that no matter what class you have them as, the characters are still the characters, so Gale is perpetually a big dumb nerd. Give you like a rock or something to put in your inventory. Now he is, even though he's a hexblade, and the bound weapon's the only one that benefits from the charisma bit, we could just pull out a bow and shoot this guy. What do we have on him? Oh, we gave him the bow of the Banshee, which means now this guy's frightened. Great. Cool. Wild.
Time for a cull.
Don't linger.
I'm like a 1/10 of an inch outside the range to hit this guy.
Never a dull moment. At the ready.
Oh, you're also one of the people I confused. Wild. Thermo-Arcanic Gloves. Whenever you deal fire damage, you gain 2 turns of heat. Yeah, heat's that other, that game-only status that's interesting, but, like, you can't really make a D&D 5e equivalent for it because so much of it is reliant on the fact that none of the magical items that are in this game have a, what am I thinking of? An attunement restriction. Send this to Carly. I wonder if he'll just talk to us.
The corpse seems...
Fine, I'll disguise self. Do I have a disguise self thing? I know I have a couple of fucking, scrolls of seeming for an ungodly reason. We should not have this spell this early in the game, but whatever. I'm not going to argue about it. It is questionably useful. I don't know about whether or not seeming's just broken or if they just really didn't consider how it worked. I don't want to put the hat on. Come on. Do I have a scroll? Ugh, fine. You don't get to control what you look like with seeming either, so fucking... Grumble, grumble, grumble. I'll put the stupid hat on. Alright, let's look like a drow to make it bad.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to you?
Cast out. Absolute. Saved.
Also, ads might be starting in 15 seconds. Where are you from?
Moonrise.
Move up before that. You walked the shadow. How did you trap the pixie in the lantern?
Always. Many voices. Hers. The loudest.
I think he's talking about how did the shadow curse come to be?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Who are you?
Raised. Forgotten. We are tried.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I do like that Speak with Dead, it does accurately, like, utilize all of the eyeballs for the backlighting. Now, that's not entirely it's not too difficult to do from the character model point of view, but fucking, it's impressive that they consider people like Karnas. And yes, Karnas is a person. He's a Drider, but he was once a drow. Karnas' sword is pretty okay. You gotta give it to a drow to actually get its full bite.
Dark Justiciars, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
What's in here?
So that's what happens to the Drider party when you know, when you send them out into the darkness. It's a little mean. It's a little mean for us to have done that. I think it's this way. So this is a very roundabout way to get to the Wraithwind Toll House. And all of the greediest players will come here and they say, ooh, a toll house? Hmm. This is the toll house, actually, I think. Okay. No, it is to our left. What the fuck? Why did I think this is the bar? I think the bar's also recessed into the earth a little bit. Man, I don't know what this town ever did if there was rain. So many of these buildings are like, here's the ground floor on the basement. So here's what we're...
And cheap.
Uh-oh. We are going to test something. We're going to test something. Because I really hope that that bit is not exclusive to a Gale playthrough. But real quick, let's level up. So you know the crazy thing is, you know, maybe this is what, 4th level spells? Yeah, this is 4th level spells. It's 4th level's important. It's really important. But you know what would be even more important? Absolutely fucking this build up even more. I think that would be really important. I think that'd be really funny, wouldn't you? You know what's better than a 2-class multi-class? You're right, a 3-class multi-class. We're leveling into Rogue. Because fuck you. You know what? Actually, let's take that stealth expertise and put it into perception. Right? I don't have proficiency in perception or any wisdom, but I do have a +7 or +6 to that skill. And this is how you properly fuck up a multi-class. Confirm. Like, yeah, you could take skilled as a feat, or you could take 1 level of fucking rogue. We're taking more than 1 level of rogue. I'm telling you that right now. Except... You're like, Connor / Cryptid, what the fuck are you doing? And I'll agree with you. That's weird. It's a weird choice that we're making. It's a very strange choice. You know what? People will fight me. I would like our wisdom saves as a monk to be better. So we're gonna have another wisdom ASI for Rosterian. You're like, Connor, you're wasting so many shopping opportunities by leveling up here. Yes, I know. We're not here to game the game so hard. So, slight spoiler, we're gonna be leveling into Druid for the rest of the fucking playthrough, so don't worry about it. Don't you worry a fraction of a hair. Don't worry at all. Is that going to massively fuck up the number of spell slots we have access to and like the general power scaling of the game? Yeah. Yeah, it really is. It really fucking is. We're gonna make it work though. So I'm looking for some Druid exclusive spells because everything else everyone's using wisdom. Everyone's using a wisdom modifier. So it's really just making sure that there's no overlap. Even a little bit. Could I take Flame Blade? I could take Flame Blade. Am I going to have enough spell slots at a high enough level to justify ever using Flame Blade? Fuck no. Not even a little bit. Not even a freckle past a hair. At all. I think that's okay. I think we have access to the rest of that elsewise. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. We're not really leveling into Circle of the Stars for its spells anyway. There are some that are pretty good. There are some that are pretty good. War magic. You have honed your body in magic for war and can cast a cantrip. You can make weapon attacks using a bonus action. Hey, there you go. Blah. Spells. Thunderwave is probably pretty funny, and so would Arcane Lock. Arcane Lock would be pretty funny. I already know the spell's a different version. I already know you have access to both. Do I have access to all the spells that I learned as a wizard? If so, that is a crazy oversight. That makes, like, late game reclassing into an Eldritch Knight wildly disproportionate. Let's see.
You have my attention.
I do not have access to all these things. The game lied to me. But it's okay, because we're here to hit things with a sword.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
A Thayan shipment box, and all we have is the symbol
All the
of
way
agate.
from Thay.
Report to the Tollmaster.
With haste.
Uh-oh, there's a toll master. We have to pay a toll. I don't like paying taxes. I'm a warlock. So we saved at the start because I don't know how we need to interact with this. We'll see. We'll see.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You'll find much of sentimental value among the confiscated goods. That is to say, junk.
You know, I rarely actually talk to the visages. They are funny. I generally try to ignore them, or stay out of their way.
Please understand, I couldn't fight. I couldn't risk losing all this.
Oh, there's gold on the ground.
That might be worth a look.
Seized inventory.
But there's this physical thing in the way.
Well, we're not getting in this way.
Oh yeah, hey, Gale, think fast. Never mind.
What do you bring?
The fuck are you? Rogue, I'm afraid I'm more of a taker than a bringer, if you catch my meaning. Ballads, sonnets, jigs, the list is endless, really.
I require gold!
Garangoth Thorn. Only a fool's easily parted with gold. What's in it for me?
You can pass, but first you must pay.
She has grown on the glut of being a toll master. If I give you gold, what do I get in return?
You can pass, but first you must pay.
I have no more gold.
If you cannot pay, you cannot pass. Gold! Gold! Gold!
Jealous effort. Okay, cool. That was 1100 damage and 1900 damage that just happened. I want everyone to be aware of that. Saren took no damage because he had no gold. Gil took no damage because he had no gold. Nyx was hit with a saving throw. Jealous Avarice. Seized on greed. The toll collector damages a character based on how much gold they're carrying. I took 1100 fucking slashing damage. My character should be killed outright several times over. How much? I gave the rest of my gold to fucking Shadowheart, right? She took 1980 damage. That was 8d12 times 44. Jeez. Numbers. Okay, good thing we can, we have something of a multi-attack, right, with throws. You get up. You get up. And then, I'm gonna move over here. And we use my one key point to, save that, actually. Never mind.
Nothing important is ever easy. Death's close at hand.
Now, I don't believe that actually removes the gold from our inventory. No, it does not. But what if I just put this in your inventory?
Have to keep going.
Yeah, I probably should have sent all that to camp before starting this fight. And depending on how this goes, I might have to redo that fight. I don't know. We're gonna see.
I speak, they burn.
Motherfucker. Oh, that'd be really funny. It didn't work though. Visage of Cowardice. Did that floating skull just climb up the ladder? So they are still undead. What? Oh no, a slip of the keyboard. How crazy. I hope we aren't going too far back. Man, now I have to remember what I did with my level up. Level 4. actually level up perception a bit. Don't I already have expertise on deception? We have to really fuck around with our prepared spells. Because the thing about, like, multi-classing 2 wisdom casters is it's such a headache. Okay, so I actually have to consider which of these I want. I think I picked Thunderwave and that, but something for distance. Protection from good and evil is good, but I can just use that as a fucking or not as a scroll. Arcane Lock is extremely situational, but I'm not gonna say no to it. It's a save, so it's not going to be particularly great. False life, but no. Fuck. Okay. Tasha. It's so rare I'm going to actually use any of these. Hideous Laughter could be pretty good. That could save my skin depending on the situation. Oh man, 13,000 gold. Hey, Will, you're the son of a noble. You're used to carrying this much money. Here you go. Alright, just got the bag. Now, we're still going to take damage by doing this, but I need some of this shit to be in my inventory. It's times, like, number 500 gold, right? So it's times 5, however many, whatever. You get a little bit of gold. And you get a little bit of gold. And you get a little bit of gold. And I get a little bit of gold. And then the big stack is going, I guess, to Withers or something. Karlak, you've never had this much money in your life. Okay. Alright, let's try that again and also save the game. So I don't fuck it up and then accidentally do that again. So it'd be whatever the dice roll is times like 5 instead of 44. And we'll ignore all the gold on the floor as much as it pains us to do so.
What do you bring?
Garangoth is such a fucking weird amalgam entity. Ballads, songs, jigs, the list is endless, really. Who are you?
I require gold!
Yeah, but what's your name? Only a fool is easily parted with gold. What's in it for me?
You can pass, but first you must pay!
If I give you a gold, what do I get in return?
You can pass, but first you must pay!
Toss the creature a gold piece.
Again!
I don't hand out so much gold for so little in return.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay!
There are so many class-specific things here. The toll collector scam is old and uninspired. Give it a rest. Figure out a new trick. Gold is such a limited desire. With the right help, you could become so much more.
The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll. I collect the toll. I collect the gold.
Haven't you heard? The local authority has decreed that the gold belongs to the toll collector. You. That is a hard check for some reason.
Me? No! Gold! 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 No. I paid back.
So yeah, this is another boss fight you can completely subvert just by passing a couple of fucking checks. Now, again, let's see what happens when Gale comes over. Really? Nothing. Now I know that this is where it has become an option before. Okay, so that's the fun way to do this. That's the funnerson way. But I'm wondering if Gale is the front man, then we'll be given the option to do the thing. Because if this bit is only available in a Gale playthrough, that sucks.
Which way to the nearest library?
Can't
Most
wait to
excellent.
sell this.
Okay, we're all in the same boat.
What do you bring?
So it defaults to Tav. What do you require?
I require gold.
Only a fool's easily parted with gold. What's in it for me?
You can pass, but first you more.
How much do you want exactly?
All that you have.
I don't have so much.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
Well, let's see what the rogue persuasion check looks like. Big scam.
Trick. No. Gold. I require gold.
Look, I've run the scam myself. I know it's a trick, a basic one at that.
A trick. I trick. No. 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 I paid back.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Salutations. Yes.
Wait a minute, why was Gale up on the roof?
That might be worth a look.
Did it default to Tav because he went up to the roof? We're gonna try this one more time with Gale being the only person going over there. Because party shenanigans are party shenanigans. The game wants you to default to Tav because that is your main character, but fucking let's see what happens when it's just Gale in the party. He'll get his ass kicked, but that's not what I'm concerned about.
Let me work my magic.
Can't wait to
My
sell
pleasure.
this rubbish.
Okay, this is at least Gale.
What do you bring?
I will bring an end to the curse that shrouds this land. I bring wine.
I require gold.
Let's see if Gale can get through this fucking interaction. He's also a high charisma character. I keep forgetting that I did that. It seems to me you have enough. If I give you gold, what do I get in return? Fuck it.
My gold!
How much did you want exactly?
All that you have!
I don't give
You
shit.
may pass the river, but first you must pay.
I can also do the Warlock thing because right now he's both a Hexblade Warlock and an Eldritch Knight. He's not a wizard. Dude, is that the reason why I can't do it? Does Gale have to have one wizard level? Wizard? Gizzard?
The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll.
Says who?
I collect the toll. Gold, no.
That way.
Okay, that might be it. That might actually be it. I might have to go back to an older fucking autosave. Shit. I require gold. Oh, that's so far back. Oh, that's so far back. Oh, that's 2 hours ago. Alternatively, I can come back here after if I can squeeze another level up out of this entire zone. We have not seen the last of Garangoth Thorm.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Dave?
Sure. In silence.
What a dickhead Gale is. Be nice to Astarion. He's almost opened up to us a little bit. Maybe Gale needs a wizard level. I could also just re-spec him.
Let's explore.
That'd be really annoying to do with his build. I'll try it off screen.
If not over, then through.
Try it off stream.
From sweet woodland to stinking swamp. Can you do tricks like that, Gale?
Harper's, where are you going?
Easiest thing in...
An honor to battle at your side.
Ain't my neck of the woods. Count the lucky stars.
There has been level ups. We could talk to Tally. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Page Ahira.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good. Then speak.
I've heard your name before. Where?
Some crusty ballad monger, I expect.
Hey,
They
I'm a
have me
crusty
slaying
ballad monger.
gods or laying with them, depending on the bard.
I heard it was both.
You'll have to sing that one for me when all of this is done. In any case, it was a lifetime ago by now. And for all our victories, we remain on the back foot. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place.
Stirring words. Is that how you inspire your harpers?
No need of that. Every harper is a bard unto themselves, I'm afraid. Help me root out this cult, and they can spin stories about you for a change.
Hey, I spin enough stories about myself, thank you.
Perhaps a bit more of this.
Oh, we could corpse talk to Marcus. I forgot about that.
I should speak up.
Let's talk to Halsin, though.
Daniel and me are climbing up a tree.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more. We need to rouse him.
I found a lute. It seemed to belong to the Flaming Fist.
Good. Its music might help restore him. Show it to him.
Pull out the lute you found and play a little. Gale approves of this for some reason. Nobody else.
Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help.
Calm. Breathe. You've been trapped in the Shadowfell for a century.
A century?
Sorry, that was me.
You're Halsin. Daniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes.
Is there anything that could offer guidance? Something that didn't change?
Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
This is an understatement. A horrendous understatement. We have woken up Ashkala. Alright, Halsin, I already know the way. You were dragging ass, dude. And just casually walk into the Shadow Curse.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin.
First, I want to know what to expect.
Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone.
Hold on, shouldn't I come with you?
No. This opportunity has been 100 years in the making. It has to be me. And only me. But I didn't bring you here to witness an old druid's grandstanding. You have a part to play in this. With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs.
You can count on me?
Good. Now it's important that only I pass through the portal once it opens. The magic is fragile. Any mistake, and our one chance will be lost forever. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works. Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your... It's ready.
Yep.
I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
You would think, considering we're right outside of Last Light, this couldn't possibly be too crazy, right? Nope. The shadows have joined us. What's the best way to deal with this? Who's got what scrolls? Now, Gale's saves will be garbage, so we don't actually want to use those for...
I can't even catch my breath.
So there's a very important combined setup that we need to be very particular about. I have fucked up my build. That I only have 19 charisma. I need to fix this. Anyway, so there's a couple of ways to do this, and one of them is really fucking dumb. And unless you build for that shit, it kind of requires you do it this way. Where the fuck is that scroll? There it is. Scroll of Sleet Storm. Sleet Storm, my beloved. Now it's pertinent to make sure that you cast Sleet Storm first. Now it is extremely rare for me to actually use my Bardic Inspiration, but Astarion is going to be real critical in doing a thing he's not really poised to do.
Concentrate.
Or you know what?
Moving.
We need Shadowheart over here. Why is she all pale? What's going on? Oh, that's the Starry Farm, I keep forgetting. Underneath. That's the big boy, but they all get affected with Radiating Orb for some reason. So we are going to have Shadowheart focus on a teensy beensy fucking wall of fire. I didn't actually hit anything but furniture, you say. Don't worry about it. Okay, Strength Drain, actually really bad. That could instant kill Gale. So most importantly, you're seeing that there are motherfuckers hiding in the bushes over here. And they have bows and arrows. So really important that we make sure that this area is blocked. And Astarion's not a spellcaster, but you know what? You don't have to be a spellcaster to use scrolls. Should we even have access to a scroll of Wall of Stone right now? Probably not. Probably not. But it was available in the shop, and I have infinite money. So the layout here is pretty important. Target is blocked, target is blocked, target is blocked. Shit. Okay. This should block their ability to shoot at it, because it would break line of sight, I think. Okay. That's not good. That's very not good. So they just fell to the Sleet Storm. Shadow Mastiffs. So the undead are not smart enough to not run directly into a wall of fire. Gale, I think you should fucking get the hell out of there, I'll be real. Yeah, I should give you more arrows of transportation. You need to get out of that whole mess of a situation. Okay, not where I told you to go, but you know what, bud? You do what you can to not die.
Time to push my luck again.
So we are concentrating, so we don't want to do any big spells, but I don't care how big this area is. I said I cast Fireball. They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
I'm ready.
Now, this is one of those situations where I think I would normally cast Spirit Guardians, but I'm focusing on something. Oh yeah, we get a free Guiding Bolt every, what, short rest? Or we get 2 of them. Yeah, these are the Star Map. Star Map spells, I think, will only give you Guiding Bolt once per whatever. Like, this is a utilizable resource. Yeah, to cast Guiding Bolt. Now, the Star Map does other stuff, but we gotta get to those levels. Let's see. Good Luminous Arrow him. That'll give us 1 activating Radiating Orb. However... What do I have? That's concentration. That's necrotic. How are you to necrotic? You're immune to necrotic. Let's not fucking waste our time with that. You know what, Shadowheart? All the advantages in the world, you're still hard-coded to miss. Okay, he still hasn't used his Bardic, so those were natural saving throws. Is now the time to use our Key Restoration? No. I do think I should Stunning Strike the Wraith, but I need to take care of this bastard first. So let's just do as much damage as we can. Stunned. Stunned is so good. Good fuck, nerd. You rolled a 20 and you missed. And the Wraith was stunned. So the Shadow Mastic's out of sight, but... Yeah, these idiots... It's so slapstick watching this combination. You know, go ahead and dash to your death. Good thing the intelligence of crows is not what they're known for.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Cool. That's one less shadow to deal with.
My faith will protect me.
And we're basically just taking pot shots now. They're gonna attack the people concentrating because the AI is not that stupid. But it's not that stupid.
Let's have some fun.
Yes, do this. Now the elevation's doing a lot for us here. See, now would be a really good time to throw a smoke powder bomb. Like right around here.
Let's try this.
Ooh. It's a good thing that while Sleet Storm is active, it refreezes every turn. I didn't think that the force damage from the Smoke Powder Bomb would have done anything like that. That's weird. What a strange interaction. Get fucked, nerds. Most difficult encounter in the game, my ass. Now, did this interaction also end the auto mode run? No, it didn't. It came close, though. It came really fucking close. Now, guys, really, doing this slapstick shtick, really good. None of them have good dex saves. It's wild. It's really funny when they slip inside of the wall of fire. That's very funny. Or of Isle Oblivion. Okay, that's annoying. That's annoying that you just got to do that. Perfect pixel. No, it's one or the other. Fuck her. Good thing my ability to hit doesn't scale off of strength.
Where do I go from here?
Hopefully these guys don't just start shooting. So that's the thing. You see this portal? It has a fucking life bar for some reason, and they can shut it by hitting it hard enough, which is really, really fucking stupid.
Can't give up. Not now.
Time to kill.
Really, Astarion? See, like, these cheeky bastards, they're doing fucking necrotic damage and piercing and all this other shit. Oh, poor Shadow Mastiff. Like, they're undead guys. They don't have very good intelligence. I would assume a 7 would be enough to be don't run into fire, but, you know, you can't expect things from everybody.
As you wish.
Simplify that a little bit. Hit you with Alchemist Fire.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I love that the magic word for fucking Eldritch Blast is just pain.
Need to stay focused.
Dolor? Come on, guys. It's funny, but you can do better. Alright, let's use our star map, Free Guiding Bolt.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Alright, there's only 2 left. What do I got left to throw? I should probably get, like, some throwables into Astarion's inventory. I've been throwing way too many bombs. It's far too fun. Oh, you know what? I could throw a grease bottle, and where are our friends? See, there's you, and then there's Shadow Cursed Flaming Fist, who's dead, but in the turn order still. Interesting.
How about this?
And for the fuck of it.
It's
Gale
done.
approves.
I have him. But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong. No. It can't be.
We need to get Daniel someplace safe.
Yes. I'll bring him back to camp. He'll be safest with us. I need to examine him. I need to understand what's wrong. It's almost like something's missing from him. Come see us when you can.
Well, that one zombie's gone, but I feel like we did a pretty good job otherwise. It's a pretty fair...
Consider it done.
Thoughts of baby names. She did not wish for her firstborn to be named after her mother-in-law. Maldred. Ugh.
This is the shadow vestige of the mother of that one grandmother lady who was over by harassing Arabella. See, when you pay attention, there's a lot of fun with this shit.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, let's
No
take what
traps,
we
please.
can from this. This is an arduous, this is one of those things where it's like, you say you just say the simple sentence, oh, and I loot all the corpses, to the DM, and the DM's like, there are more than 100 little micro zombies and, things on the ground. Do you wanna? You sure? Because I can roll on this table to see what you find, and then, like, in character, it'll be like 7 hours later. You've been mucking through all of these fucking corpses and ethereal beings. So many Shadowcast Githyanki warriors. So the Githyanki were sending scouts out into the Shadowlands because they were right there. Like Kresh Kalir, or no, that was Krish Yelik. Task at hand. I need the Shadow Mastiff alive and intact. It's not. If that is not the case, then the second half of your payments shall be forfeit upon your return to Baldur's Gate. I have generously paid a large amount of gold in advance and have supplied all the necessaries you shall require to see this endeavor done correctly. They say you are unmatched as a poacher. For your sake, I hope there's not exaggeration. Look at this dude. This dude looks like crazy. Like, he looks like a meathead fucking character guy.
On my feet.
But yeah, no, trying to poach a Shadow Mastiff from the Shadowlands is probably not a great idea. Firstly, the Shadow Mastiffs do not maintain a corporeal form permanently. Like, they can turn into shadow. The most common place you'll see Shadow Mastiffs is your level 6 fucking, Shadow Curse without a divide. Blah. Is with Shadow Sorcerers. Because that's their, not their capstone feature, but their mid-range capstone feature. because you get the ability to summon a Shadow Mastiff as a Shadow Sorcerer, I think at level 6 or 5. It's one of those, like, class-defining things, where it's like, oh hey, imagine if Find Familiar found you something that could actually survive in battle a little bit, and it scales with your ability to do anything. Because everything on the abilities on that, at least in 5th edition, scales with your Sorcerer level. Alright, we have Gale in the party. Maybe he'll see what we couldn't see. I don't know why this is such a high DC fucking thing over here for passive perception. There's 2. They're back to back. It sucks.
What's that?
It won't budge.
We need someone strong. Shit.
What now? No, it's staying right there.
Too heavy.
How many strength potions do you have, Nyx? You don't need 4.
Flaming fist.
What's
This
that?
was beaten beyond recognition. Oh, there was some sick individual at work here.
Yes, the Shield of Scorching Reprisal. This is one of them good finds. Really unnecessarily difficult to find. Good finds.
On my way.
Okay, so that was the fucking portal defense fucking... Like, that is, like, the closest thing you'll get to a siege battle in this game. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good sequence.
To find lurking in this cursed gloom. Certainly wasn't this. A glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need anything? I'll be here if you need it.
So, looking at the time, I think that might be where we call it tonight, y'all. We have made progress with Halsin's personal quest. We have found Thaniel. We have retrieved him from the Shadowfell, shattered as he may be. We have taken down the first of the Thorms, Kethric's resurrected extended family and cultists of Shar. And we're doing some stuff. We made some progress. I gotta see about that shit about Gale, because if that only works on a Origin playthrough, that'd be really stupid. If I need to reclass him 1 level into Wizard, I will deal with that. I require gold. Whatever you say, Garangoth. Whatever you say. But yeah, appreciate everybody for hanging out tonight. If you haven't already, we have some buttons in the doodly-doo down below. Link to the Discord and a link to the YouTube channel where all the VODs are going. The Baldur's Gate VODs are publishing weekly now because we got the person trying to claim bullshit gave up or never actually tried to claim it, and this automated process is a huge pain in the ass and doesn't help anybody do anything ever. So let's see, it looks like Beyond's on. Yeah, we can raid into Beyond. Y'all stick around for a Beyond raid.